Fourth hit of the series.
Times tried to throw a fastball in. Same ball.
Really tough. If you're coming in there, you want it really jammed in there right there. I know he left that over the plate a little bit more.
Man has been on base in all 3 innings for the Astros, who are top 5 in baseball this.
Every breaking ball that Sonny Gray throws, these guys are not only are they out.
Now the fastball on Tucker is outside, 2-1.
Yeah, I mean I think just off the plate away. Where you get Tucker to chase is a little bit under the zone.
A 3-1. Tucker bounces it right side to move Alvarez. Polanco's on the AL side. You see our whole schedule for the next 2 nights between.
What does Brady do? He's not swinging at it. The question is, can Sonny Gray execute enough feet?
This one he lives foul, 0-2.
And he can throw him that sweeper. Inches off the plate down the way, he can get it.
Try to jam him that time with the fastball.
That's thinking, okay, I threw a sweeper for a strike. What if he dotted that
0-2 pitch. Did he go? He did.
To the one middle in, but he never gets off of it down the way. It burned me earlier this year too, I think.
Here's Diaz. Foul back and out of play. The rookie.
Just doesn't have to throw him a strike. He can elevate, sweep him away.
Diaz fouls one away.
On third base and less than 2. And just right there, Sonny made a mistake. That was probably
0-2. In the dirt, good stop by Jeffers.
So no, you saw Jeffers with the stop right there. The ball gets by the catcher.
1-2. Another great diving stop. Jeffers has the far superior offensive prowess. And Diaz stays alive.
Mistake again. You have to make a perfect pitch all the time. Hitters miss mistakes, though.
Hitting's hard, isn't it? Right here.
Wow.
A little too much, though. On the corner away, the hitter's not swinging at that, right? It's got to light up.
The 7th pitch to Diaz. Drops it in for called strike. As at third, still 4-0.
In a little bit, right?
No. No, it's still not great. Talk about Javier standing in the lights, though. His arm, when he lets the ball go, is going down.
That's in there for a strike. Raleigh, North Carolina, the best season of his very young career. Javier, 26 years of what in baseball terms is basically a throwaway amount of money, $10,000. Julia checks his swing, no swing, and appearances were all relief outings. The last 3 counting to no hitter thrown by these Astros.
Outside 3-1.
That's the ones like Christian Javier starting in Philly ruckus environment. Dusty's like, yeah, we're good. It's a little adrenaline, just see.
That's a great eye by Julia.
Earlier, you had the opportunity. They had second and third. They'd love to get a couple of runs pushed across here, swing that momentum back their way.
Need a clutch hit. Derek Jeter. Hang in there.
Blooded nature. Things are heating up now. Here comes Polanco with 2 aboard. Polanco takes that slider for a strike.
And sometimes it's a breaking.
0-1.
That's it, please.
2 strikes. You hit him for 2 strikes. Well, that sets up this whole inning. If the Twins go out and score the order, coming up with all the traffic.
It's inside.
Now it's 2-1.
And said, hey, he's not throwing a whole lot of strikes. Don't let him get you out.
Oh, Polanco, half swing and miss.
He's like 2-1. He hit a guy, walked a guy. He's got to throw me a heater, and he's still
2-2. There's the fastball, and he could not catch up.
If he does it, he can't do anything with it but pop it up. But look where this is, right at the top of the zone. And after
base. And there's a breaking ball strike. That curveball just
did it to Polanco after the mound meeting. And this is a big at-bat in this game.
Now a fastball. So this sequence.
Biggest pitches when there's more traffic out there. I mean, earlier with second.
Perez has to shield his eyes from the sun, and he's
fastball down the middle. It looked like it almost knocked the bat out of his hands to me.
Again, strike breaking ball, slow him down, and then boom, I'm going to finish him hitter's timing.
Lewis, Perez tracking it, trying to get there. He's got it. We're through the first 3.
The conditions, but these are the conditions that we're dealing with, and the Astros found a way to score some runs. He competes so well. I mean, he always finds a way to get through innings.
Postseason plate appearances in his career, and there is a hit as he loops it over Correa.
Again, they're sitting breaking ball. I'm telling you, they're sitting breaking ball. because they were good Sonny Gray breaking balls. Dubon swung at both of them. At least, I think all 4 of them were on sweepers. And then he throws fastballs and they're late, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it has to be able to be adjusted on the fly, and I think he did.
Yeah.
Here's how these teams combat over and over again until they got it.
Ball's inside.
They may come into a game. The guys with hoppy fastballs, you saw them get on top of Verlander's heater the other day. I guarantee.
2-1 on Pena. Go out. It's Kepler coming in.
The spins perfectly because all the technology now, it shows you the axis it's been. The technology that we took BP at this time. In the baseball game we do.
There's a 3-1 spot. And
He's one of those guys to back up Ryan tomorrow. So they may use their pin liberally, but all day, though, with that last pitch to Jose Altuve. It might be tightening up.
Yep. Dubon goes. Altuve reaches out and pokes it.
Field that's wide open over here. Jose Altuve will use that if he gets it. So it's a tough.
Presented by Booking.com. Christian Javier with 3 shutout frames so far after the Astros 4th. And bounce one to his counterpart, Jeremy Pena, the man who replaced.
Which one do you look for?
Here's Kirilov.
Outside.
78, missed both of them.
Right side this time. Altuve is there. To a stories for Minnesota this season. 25 during Wallner's senior year at Forest Lake area. So he ends up going down to southern Mississippi. Hits Minnesota Twins. How lucky is that? Your hometown team. Show rookie year. He's ahead of the count. 2 ball.
About playing here, he got a little cold sometimes.
In Minnesota? Get out of here.
The stadium, it looked like it was just surrounded by snow. I thought that was.
Struck out 7 Twins through 4 shutout innings. His playoff prowess continued.
Of Jose Abreu, how important was that swing?
Well, that was very important. And you know, the fact is you got to get your breaking ball over against these guys so they can hit that fastball.
Christian Javier so far. Deep to left field, ranging back is Wallner at the 5-0 lead in the 5th on Sonny Gray. 2 homers allowed by.
And Sonny's messed up with that a little bit today, but that's another sweeper, just another.
To stick to it.
There's Alvarez fouling it away. And Alvarez strokes one for a 3rd time, and this guy is inevitable right now.
Not throwing a whole lot of strikes. That's just a hanger. You know, Sonny wants that one.
Here is Tucker. He'll take a strike down to Tom Verducci with Alex Bregman.
It's a square one up.
How about the lighting conditions? Are they improving as the game goes on?
We've got 2 stud pitchers going at it. So
He gets one in the playoffs here.
And
the Astros take one just outside, 2-1.
He said, man, I'm not telling you what I'm looking for.
Just an Astros offense that has been described by managers and a very common word used to describe.
Here's how these teams combat. They are in their top of Verlander's
3-1 on Tucker.
Ball's down.
Gray 2-1 on Pena. You can hear that this season for the Minnesota Twins, but you can tell he's frustrated. Having given it to Bulldog. Crowd will give him innovation as he exits. Just 4+ innings thrown by the 33-year-old veteran, and Emilio Pagan is on to face Jose Abreu, who had that huge facing the bottom of the order, got through with no damage.
The key for him, Wayno, is cutter. His cutter has become a weapon for him.
0-2. Lifted foul.
Leonidas chin thing going on. He's got the shirt undone.
What a key he was in Chicago for so many years. And this guy will.
He was the leader of that team. He was the guy that played every day for that team. He was
with 2 aboard.
He's also the guy that the opposing pitchers game beat you, right? So now he goes into a lineup full of other guys like that.
2-strike offering from Pagan to Abreu. Is fouled away again. Against Sonny Gray. Ties his shortest out. It's hit under 100 against that pitch this year. But these Astros able to.
Don't be surprised you see a breaking ball just off the play or just under the play.
Pagan's 0-2 again. And Abreu lays off 1.
Their slugging was 100. They hit 1.
Fastball is right side. Polanco call.
All on the best pitch slug in baseball.
I mean, to your point earlier, AJ, I think we're seeing that sweeper or sweep to it. We saw him throw a couple that were real bangers that had some credit.
0-1 to Diaz. On to Tom Verducci to put a cap on it.
Yeah, that was great.
There's Dubon. Angling The rarest of rare sights. 2 homers off of Gray. We're halfway. Said, I want to be the #1 pick. Dansby Swanson, a very good player in his own right, was the
Good drafting for both of those teams.
No kid.